Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and pumpkin connoisseurs. This is Bill again with B&S Giant Pumpkins on this fine sunny Sunday. Today is day 26 of our pumpkin growth, and we're going to take a look at those here in a few minutes. But I hope everybody had a great 4th of July, our country's birthday. I hope you had good celebrations, and I hope your pumpkins and life is going well. Either way, I'm going to go out and tape these rascals. It's about 3 hours earlier than I normally do, just because of work. I don't tape in the morning. I always tape in the evenings, but we'll get a good idea where we're at. The plants are doing really well, but they have slowed off considerably compared to previous growth, mainly because the pumpkins are kind of sucking the juice. So we don't take, I guess we don't take vines to go be weighed. We take pumpkins to be weighed. So things are looking good. Give me a few minutes. I'll get some measurements and we'll take a look at the plants. See you soon. All right, guys, we're back. I got them taped off. It's about 3 hours early, like I said, but this is the 2388. We'll look at the pumpkin in a minute. Plant is doing good, but I'll show you I guess the slowing down process when we get to the front of the plant. But look at that stump. That rascal is massive. Either way, today is day 26. This pumpkin is coming in at 228 inches, which equates to approximately 273 pounds. And we'll look at that in a minute. Hold on a second there, buddy. And which gave it about a 34-pound increase from yesterday at 6 o'clock, which is pretty decent, not bad. Give me a second, we'll get in there and we'll take a look at it. So this is the front of the plant, the 2388, which was named this week. His name is Norm. It's kind of blocky.
Puppy Norm.
Yeah, it's Norm. Kind of blocky. I don't know if you can see that. Oh man, I got to try to zoom out a little bit. There we go. So around 273 pounds. Doing good. Picking up an average of about 30 pounds a day right now, day 26. When I was talking about filling in and plant growth, we are filling in pretty decent on this side. Those secondaries right there in that blank spot have pretty much stopped. So I'll rely on the main to fill that in. On this side, on this side, we only have one tertiary coming off. Watch out, buddy.
Hello, pumpkin.
This kid kills me. Either way, he has fun with it too. He's got his own pumpkins out back he's growing. Maybe I'll show you some of those. Either way, the plant's doing good. Did snake in there and cut a bunch of extra stuff that came up that shouldn't have, especially after I got rid of everything as far as tertiary growth, and then they actually grew back. So this is Norm. Kind of looks like it.
Norm.
Yep, you love Norm. Norm's growing.
Yeah.
About 30 pounds a day right now.
Pumpkin.
We're hoping that he hangs on and we can get up very close to the 2,000 pound mark. So
Yeah, small one.
we'll go out and check out the 2501, which has been named as well. As we're walking up to the compound, you may see a fruit. It's doing really good, at least for my standards. This is our 2501 Bernstrom. We'll go to the back and check out the stump or the crown first. But he actually picked up a little weight. He's at 247 inches, or comes out to be about 347 pounds, which is a 40-pound growth. The day before, we had a bunch of rain, actually picked up 64 pounds. We'll get in there and look at him in a minute. But as you can see, growth has slowed. I was anticipating this to be filled in already. On this side it is. I've already started terminating. Plant's looking pretty good from what I can see. Just going around here to the door. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I'm actually going to run out. I see you up there. Actually going to run out of real estate faster than I thought, as far as back out here. That's a 4x4 piece of T111 with some foam board on it. And this plant's name is Storm because it always gets beat every time it rains or we have wind. So I figured that'd be appropriate. Storm and Norm. See if I can get up here a little closer. So he's kind of a bell shape or a pear shape. Got the noodles back here, obviously keep the vine off of it. Been training those a little bit more. It's doing great. I mean, I can't complain. You know, close to 350 pounds on day 26 is more than phenomenal for me. Took out a lot of damage. Looks a little sparse down through here. Got rid of my damage from the last storm we had. Plant's doing well. Trying to mitigate any problems as I go. I did do some weeding today. You may have seen that in the last patch. Got a little weeding done, buried a few vines. But everything is doing really good. Not looking to set a world record, just looking to beat my competitor. So if I can keep this rascal going and hit a scale, we may have a chance of doing something, but this is what you can see of him. 2501 Bernstrom, officially named Storm. There he is. So I hope everybody's doing great. I have switched over what I'm feeding. I always feed biologicals every time. And it's almost 90 today. It's gonna be 94 tomorrow. So I've backed off of anything that has a whole lot of nitrogen. I know I want this to fill in, but it can do that later on. From what I heard, day 25 through 40 is your major growing period, at least gaining weight. So I've swapped over to a lot more phosphorus, potassium. But there he is, Storm and Norm. Doing good on day 26. Hopefully we can keep this growth up and maybe double it. We'll see. Thanks. Hope everyone's doing well, like I said. And hold on, let me back up there. Let's back up, because I did not show you the stump on this rascal, which is not as substantial as what's on the 2388. If I can get around here. And I also forgot. So here's the stump. Not super substantial. And here's that tertiary I let grow back. It filled in quite nicely. It's been terminated. Some of these leaves are showing their age. But it's a sea of green either way. I'm only watering through the drip tape. And then about once or twice a week, I will hit a little foliar spray of mainly kelp. Maybe a little fulvic, humic, but nothing major. No major fertilizers. Harvest More, I think is what it is. Yeah, been using that a little bit. It's got a lot of stuff in it that I like, but I'm not doing foliar on that. There she is, Storm and Norm, day 26, looking good. It's gonna be a scorcher tomorrow. Never use black weed fabric. I will use white next year because it's hotter than a fritter. And I guess I'm rambling on now with stuff, but either way, hurricane's coming Tuesday or Wednesday here in Southern Ohio. Supposed to drop an inch or two of rain. Hopefully that is without wind. And if it is not, we may have more devastation and damage here on storms. So see you guys next week.